Hey guys, back with another one. Today I'm going to be working on this 2004 Dodge Ram 2500 that we picked up from Copart. Got to start taking it apart and getting it off the trailer. I thought this might be a little sticky here getting off the trailer. I should have known how wide these are. I mean, I already have one, so could have measured it and seen that my trailer's too small. But yeah, so today might be the day where I show you me destroying these nice new fenders on my 2020 trailer and then having to make some custom drive over ones or something. I should really just get a deck over trailer. But anyway, got pissed with the dick you got, so here we are. Anyway, let's get at it. I'm gonna do a little bit of a time lapse here, just taking some parts off, and then I got to move some trucks and trailers around. But yeah, hopefully get this thing rolling and in the shop today. Let's see it. All right, so this is giving me some trouble. It's not coming off very easy. Everything's bent up under there. So here, let's see if I can show you what's going on. So basically there's a bracket under here that holds the bumper on. Let's see if you can see it. There's these two screws here which go through. That one's pretty torn up there, but it might come out. But here's the problem on this side. Let's see if you can see this. Yeah, so this one won't come out because it's hitting this that is bent in against it. And the one up there is behind the bracket. So I think I'm just gonna have to get out the Sawzall disc grinder and cut this crap. Yay. The other side came out. So it's almost off, but needs a little more help. So gonna get some power tools out and just chop it up. It's All right, guys, so that took a little bit longer than I expected, but I did get the bumper off. I had to resort to cutting it, as you guys saw. So anyway, here's what we got underneath. The frame looks pretty straight, so that's good. I got a little bit of a bend on this. That shouldn't be a big deal. That one's pretty straight. It's really just the bumper and these brackets that took the brunt of it. So I'm going to unbolt these two. They unbolt on each end. I have a whole donor truck, so I'm just going to take the radiator supports out of that one, the upper and the lower. This is part of the cab here, so I'm probably going to have to hammer on that a little. It's definitely a little bent, but I think I'm going to get it. It's not too bad. And then, yeah, I'm going to have to brush up the frame and do some rust proofing. I think I just need to replace this one adjusting sleeve to drive it off the trailer. And yeah, cool. So project truck moving along. All right, a little update on that. Number one, I'm an idiot. Don't use a reciprocating saw near something that's charged. That's the sound of my Freon leaking out. I was even thinking, hey, don't let this get hit by the Sawzall, you idiot. Yeah, I did it. All right, so anyway, I'm working on getting the fender off. I'm gonna have to take the cowl off. There's a bolt up under there to get that off. Surprisingly enough, not rusty underneath those fender flares. I guess the guy just liked the look of fender flares. I would not have put those on a nice clean truck like that. But yeah, I'm gonna get the new fenders on. Should fix some of my fitment issues here. It's gonna be tricky getting this center cross member in. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do that. I might have to cut these fronts out, push it in, and then weld it back together. I have a feeling they put this together in the factory as two big halves and bolted it. I'm not really sure that it's something I don't think, because I'd have to spread it apart like 8 inches. I don't think I can do that. Like, even undoing all the body mounts and everything, there'd be so many bolts to undo, and I don't think it would go back. Yeah. So anyway, I got that out. This upper one, here's my new favorite thing. There's bolts in here that were welded underneath, but just a little bit of rust and boom, now it's stuck. And of course they're like some size that's not even a freaking size. I don't have a wrench that fits them, so I'm gonna end up having to cut those bolts off. I got 1 out of the 4 out. So yeah, here's my Bubba cold air intake. So I'm gonna replace that. Get this cowl off to get the top bolts up out of the fenders. Yeah, fun. All right, well, a little bit more to do here and getting it apart, get it into the shop. Here yesterday I got the bumper off and I got the steering back together, and I believe I'm about ready to get this thing off the trailer, which I think is going to be a little clustery. The truck's wider than the fenders are, so I got a little bit of a problem, but I figured, hey, may as well make a video so you guys can at least get a laugh out of me messing my stuff up. So anyway, yeah, here's the truck. It was a little pain in the butt to get everything off of this yesterday. Everything was bent up. It was not straightforward, but I did get it. You know, nothing solves all, disc grinder can't handle. Got my new connecting adjusting sleeve on there. I'm gonna have to get a whole bunch of new steering parts here. I messed up the, what do you call it, the drag link end into the pitman arm, I believe that is. I've taken it off with, you know, pickle fork. That'll mess up the boot every time just about. So yeah, have to get a new one of those, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's just all the steering stuff. I mean, it is a Ram 2500. They're not exactly known for being the tightest steering machines out there. And the steering gearbox definitely got some little bit of a box of rocks feel right in the middle of the steering. You'll notice my alignment's way off. Got the ka-chow going over here on the passenger side, but it should get off the trailer, so we'll see. So yeah, it's just a hair bigger than the trailer. It's probably gonna mess up my nice new fenders, but oh well. So yeah, I'm just gonna pull this trailer forward a little bit and hopefully back this truck off of it, and we'll see. So let me do some video for you there. All right, so here goes nothing. I got the truck unstrapped. I got the trailer here with room to back it off the back, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and let's see what happens. Comedy ensues. Well, let's check this out. I don't think that's too bad. I made an awful sound. Scuffed up the fenders a little, not too bad. I think the shock is leaking. I'm not sure. So it looks like, oh, well, my radiator's leaking. Would you look at that? I kind of thought that might be leaking. Hey, that's cool. I got a whole extra truck here. Fired right up. No, fan ain't spinning. Well, maybe it ain't supposed to be yet. Cool. Well, I'm gonna turn this off before I overheat it because it's clearly got some leaks. Oh yeah. She's a beaut, Clark. She's a beaut. But let's listen to this steering. Ugh. Oh yeah. All right. Well, that's fun. Oh, hey. Now she runs and drives. Cool, time to get this trailer out of the way and then get this thing over to get washed. All right, guys, well, I got the truck off the trailer. I'm gonna call that a video for today. This one's probably gonna end up being kind of long. There will be a few more in this series. I clearly have plenty more work to do, so if you guys are interested, you know, give it a like, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz, and I'll see you on the next one. Take her easy.